Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for tonight, Eddie Izzard.
Eddie Izzard has been lauded as one of comedy's finest for decades, selling out shows all over the world and acting alongside some of the biggest stars.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment.
Eddie identifies as gender fluid and last year announced that she's adopted she, her pronouns.
I'm just going to have like a superhero, boy mode and girl mode. Like the Human Torch can go flame on, flame off.
She's dabbled in politics and raised millions of dollars for charity by running an insane number of marathons.
A year is like a great achievement. 43 in 51 days is madness.
Well, good madness, though.
And this year she's beaten that effort, running 32 in just 31 days.
That's pretty good.
This weekend, Eddie's treating fans to a special streaming event of her smash hit tour Wunderbar, performed globally over 2 years and in 4 languages.
I don't know how we did it, but it was fantastic.
Well, it's the Wunderbar, Eddie Izzard. Eddie, welcome back to the project. This show sounds amazing. You've actually done it in 4 different languages, which is bloody impressive. Were they languages that you already knew, or did you just learn them for this show?
Well, no, all French and German I already knew. Spanish I've been developing. But the interesting thing about this is it's not doing it in the language, but developed in the language. Because you may not know this, but I'm dyslexic and I have great difficulty writing stand-up. I just sort of go on stage and workshop it and talk about cats or banjos or something and get it into a shape. And you normally do it in English. And I thought, well, I'm not a fan of Brexit. So I thought I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'll go to France for this last show, Wunderbar, and I'll start the development in French. So it was developed in French, then in German, then in English. So that's why it's a very special show.
So it's called Wunderbar. Does that mean in Germany it's called wonderful?
Absolutely. Wunderbar means wonderful. And it's a very positive German word, because people might think Germans, oh, what do we know about Germans? Oh, World War II. But Wunderbar, a wonderful word.
So this is the first time anyone who wasn't in the room for the Wunderbar show will actually get to see it. Why did you decide to release it this way?
It's a new idea. It was put to me, why not try this? Because if you remember in the old days, you bought a DVD, that's gone. I mean, we grew up with DVDs, and there's going to be kids growing up saying, what is a DVD? And they have no idea what a VHS was. So now streaming is the thing. So this is a streaming event, and people can buy tickets at eddieizard.com and watch the show and get it before anyone else can get it.
With all the incredible things you've done in your career, what keeps bringing you back to stand-up?
First off, you can do it whenever you want to, which is a beautiful thing. I can't actually say, hey, let's go and do it. I'm doing a gig on Monday. Lockdown changes in Britain on Monday. So I just phoned up a venue in Bexhill-on-Sea where I've grown up, and I said, let's do a venue on Monday. So great control that it gives you. And also, I try and make myself laugh. That is my trick. I'm the one person who's seen all my shows. So I'm actually trying to ad-lib, muck about, and see, if you think about it, I'm the only person who's been to all of them, so I know when I'm actually really doing it or whether I'm just coasting along.
Look, you can't possibly get bored of your shows. You are widely hailed as one of the best comedians of all time. People worship you. Is there anyone you worship?
Well, yes. Politically, it was Nelson Mandela and Abraham Lincoln. They're my political talismans. Comedy-wise, it's Monty Python, it's Rich Pryor, and Billy Connolly. So I'm a synthesis of those guys in comedy and politics. Hopefully, I tried to synthesize Nelson Mandela. I did meet Nelson Mandela, and if you can believe this, when I went in to see Nelson Mandela, Neil Armstrong was walking out. I was in that queue of the Neil, all right, how was he, Neil? I didn't have a conversation with Neil. I didn't realize that was him. And I should have, and my conversation would have been, Neil, how is he? Is he chatty? All right, is he wearing those shirts? All right, well done about the landing, mate. I was there, I was in Bishop Stortford. I was 7. Just, because Neil Armstrong was fantastic. If you know anything about Neil Armstrong, he's just a really decent guy. And what a wonderful ambassador for America and the world.
Eddie, I've got one more question for you. Look, comedy is always evolving, and I feel like the game has changed when it comes to comedy. And we are seeing some high-profile comedians push back on the idea that they could update their language to be more inclusive. What would you say to those people?
Well, I'm very positive about people being inclusive, but if you're choosing your subjects and to make fun of things which do not need that, which are struggling just to exist, that seems a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of comedy, I think. So I encourage people not to do that, but I am not the comedy police, so I just encourage people to do that. That's how it kind of works and should work around the world. Yeah, I always try and do positive things. I take the mickey out of human sacrifice, which I think is an absolutely fair game, because it is one amazing thing, human sacrifice. Someone once said years ago, well, people were saying around the world years ago, weather's bad, the crops have failed, the gods obviously hate us, so we're going to kill Steve. And then that's going to really help. And the crops, I'm sure, will pick up there. And you'd think guys at the time would go, whoa, 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 we're killing Steve because the crops were bad. Oh, we're talking to someone upstairs. The god's upstairs. He said, Steve, we're going to rip him over. Whoa, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Surely those conversations went on. But we know that without phoning people were doing it all around. Tribes were doing it all around the world. So, and then we've stopped doing that. Even Donald Trump wasn't trying to bring that back. So that is a positive boon for humanity. So I'm interested in the good things that happen with humanity and how we move forward.
Well, Eddie Izzard, Wunderbar will stream exclusively via DICE this weekend. And for ticket info, just head to our website. Eddie Izzard, thanks so much for being on the project.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
What a great video, and we've got plenty more, so why not click the subscribe button here? Or is it here? Or is it... Sorry, I can't see the button, I'm not wearing my glasses, but you can see it, so you click on it to make sure you don't miss any more content.